Thank you for joining me for some yoga today. What we are going to be using is mats and blocks and pillows, and if you need blankets. So we'll be on the floor. Today we're going to focus on strengthening the back. So starting on the floor though, and sitting however it feels most comfortable for you. Maybe it feels comfortable for you to be up on the blocks. I'm actually going to start there today. And if you don't have blocks, you can feel free to use books. You can sit on some books. I'm going to start up here. And then allow gravity to let those legs fall. And then maybe rocking a little bit from side to side. And then maybe a little bit front to back. Dropping our chin to our chest, and then gently lifting that head and eyes to the sky. And then dropping that chin to the chest, and eyes to the sky. And chin to the chest, and eyes to the sky. Good, bring that head back to center. Drop one ear towards one shoulder if that's available to you. And then dropping other ear to shoulder. Let's do that one more time on each side. So drop that ear to shoulder. And then ear to shoulder. And chin to chest. Let's do a few neck circles. And as we are doing these neck circles, thinking about, what am I feeling? Where am I feeling? Maybe in your shoulders, maybe in your neck, maybe nowhere, and that's okay. Good, dropping that chin down. Let's lift our heads up and look over to the right. Let's take our left hand, place it onto our right thigh, and get a nice spinal twist here. You can use the floor behind you for support as you twist. And just a gentle breathing for right now. And bring this back to center. Let's look over to the other side. Chin gonna go over that shoulder. And then let's go ahead and twist here. Bring this back to center. Good, let's sweep our arms up. Bring hands to prayer, to the heart. And inhale and lift up. And exhale, press the arms down. Inhale and lift that up. Bring palms together as we exhale. Inhale and lift. And exhale and press. Let's do one more cycle of that. Inhale, sweep that up. Bring hands to prayer, exhale. Inhale and lift. And exhale and press that down. Good. Maybe rolling the shoulders out. And then maybe rolling them the other way. And then maybe giving your left shoulder a shrug, and then the right shoulder a shrug, and then maybe both shrug, and then release that down. Very nice. If you've got blocks, you can go ahead and release those now, and we're going to take it all the way onto the floor. So finding ourselves on the floor, let's go ahead and take our legs long, but with a slight bend in our knees. Let's flex through our feet and sitting this up tall. So let's reach up through our arms, sitting that up, and then kind of let's hinge forward and allow the belly to rest onto the thighs, maybe reaching for the ankles. And trying not to, I'm rounding it a little bit, my back, but trying not to completely round over, because we're not really stretching the legs here, we're stretching the spine. So we're hinged here, stretching the back, and then let's lift this up. And again, let's hinge this forward and stretching through your back. And then again, let's lift this up and hinge this forward. Good, and release that. Let's straighten our legs into staff pose. Let's go ahead and bring our right leg in and take our right leg over if that's available to you. Feel free to keep it on one side if that's not working. Taking that over, let's reach our arm around, left arm around, and get a good spinal twist here. And then bring this gently back to center and twisting towards the inside. And bring this back to center. And then we're going to release, but we're not going to release the leg yet. We're going to take our leg and take it to the inner thigh and sit that up. Now feel free to use your blocks here to help you as you lean forward into this stretch. Right here. So you can use those blocks to lean forward. You can be sitting up tall and kind of leaning forward. But breathing it here. Inhale it deep. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. And let's bring this back to center. So straight legs once again. This time let's take our other leg in. So we're going to take our left leg in. And if it's available to you, taking that leg over, reaching our right arm around and to that nice twist. And then let's flow into twisting on the other side. And then bring this back to center, release that, and bring that leg right there into that inner thigh. And sitting that up, and you can use blocks here. You can also sit up against a wall if that feels best for you too, and recognize maybe one side feels completely different than the other. Kind of recognize where that's at. And breathe. Good. Let's go ahead, release that. And let's take ourselves onto all fours, and we're going to go into cat and cow. So we're going to stretch our spine, and then we're going to strengthen our backs. So let's drop our belly to the floor and take our eyes to the sky. Let's inhale it deeply here. As we exhale, let's take our chin to our chest, round our spine, exhale it here. Drop that belly to the floor, eyes to the sky, inhale. Get that big cat back stretch as you exhale. Eyes to the sky, belly to the floor, inhale. And big cat back stretch, exhale. Good. And then let's flatten our backs. Let's go ahead and let's go with our left leg. So let's lift our left leg up, flexing through that foot. So holding this here. Now you can keep this here, or if you would like to go a little further, you can lengthen through that right arm. So we've got a balance here. This is called bird dog. And holding this balance. Now we're going to go ahead and take the elbow to the knee for 6 times. If you have your both hands on the floor, then bringing the knee in and lengthening. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and take that knee in for 6 and lengthen. Here's 5 and lengthen. Here's 4 and reach. Last 3 and lengthen. Last 2 and reach. And last one. Let's reach and hold. Release the arm and release the leg. Child's form. Take this back. And as always, if you need support for your glutes and your heels, you can take that down. But lengthening through that torso, through those arms. And breathing. Good, let's bring ourselves back up onto all fours, and we're going to take it to the other side. So let's go ahead and take our right leg up now, so lengthening through the right, and you can feel free to have both of your arms on the floor, or if you'd like, you can have one arm out into that bird dog. But we're all going to bring our knees in, and if you've got your arm out, go ahead and bring that elbow in too. So let's go for 6, and lengthen. Here's 5, and reach. Last 4, and lengthen. Last 3, and reach. And 2, and reach. And this is it. Reach and hold. Very good. Release that arm, release that leg. Child's form. Take this back and stretch through that. Breathe. So bringing ourselves up, we're going to strengthen the back a little bit more. So we're going to take ourselves onto our bellies. So taking yourself safely onto your belly. We're going to lengthen through our arms and through our legs. Let's lift our right arm and then lift that left leg. So when we lift, we're lifting from that low back and the glute. We're not lifting the leg. So you're lengthening through that leg and lifting that up just a tiny bit. And then that opposite arm, if it's available to you, lifting that up. So I've got my right arm and my left leg, and we hold it here. And then let's go and release that. Let's take it to the other side. So left arm and right leg, lift. And release one more time each side. Lift that up, right arm, left leg. And release, and other side, lift this up and release. Good, hands by chest. And again, let's press back into a nice child's form. Taking this back, you might want to take your big toes together and bring your knees apart, and that will open up your hips a little bit more, and you can relax into that. Use as many pillows or blankets as you would like. Go ahead and bring ourselves up, and then for our final back strengthening and stretching, we're going to take ourselves onto our backs into our bridge. So finding our feet, lining them up with our knees, and our knees lined up with our hips. Let's press through our hands, through our elbows, and through our triceps, and let's lift the pelvis to the ceiling and hold it here. So we want everything lined up. So we want the knees lined up with the ankle. And I've got a wildcat over here. So we want that lined up. Chin is to the chest, lifting this up and holding and breathing. If you would like, if it feels better for you, you can always take a block between those knees, because that will keep it aligned. Instead of your knees going out or coming in, having to hold that block keeps everything lined up there. So chin to the chest, lifting this up. And let's slowly lower our pelvis to the floor, so imprinting that spine. And then lift this up. And again, slowly dropping that pelvis towards the floor. And then lifting this up. And one more time, slowly dropping towards the floor. And then lift this up, and let's hold it here. Let's hold it here for 4 full breaths. So inhaling deeply. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And as we exhale, allow ourselves to fall towards the floor, low back falling into the floor. If you've got that block, you can release that. Maybe reaching behind one leg and pull that in. And then maybe reaching behind the other and pull that in. And then maybe reaching behind both. And then release that. And let's move into final relaxation, or corpse form, corpse pose. So using whatever you would like for this final relaxation, using as many pillows or blankets. You can have your knees bent and feet apart. You can have your legs straight. Whatever it feels like, whatever feels best for you, whatever helps you to relax, whatever helps you to calm your mind and calm your body. And as you're doing this, as you're calming, as everything is quieting, maybe mentally doing a scan through your body, from your toes all the way to the top of your head. Is there anywhere that feels tight or sore or achy or pain? Recognizing those spots and where they're at, and then imagining that you can send your breath, and your breath is full of warmth and healing, and you can send your breath to those areas. So think about breathing. Maybe your low back is bothering you, maybe your neck, maybe hip or sciatic. Send your breath to that general vicinity, imagining that when it's inhaled in your lungs, you can move it through your body. And then pull that pain away as you exhale. Exhale it out. Maybe doing that a few times as you're relaxing. Feel free to stay in this relaxation for as long as you need to. If you're ready to come out of your relaxation, maybe bend your knees and drop them over to one side. Gently take your lower arm, the arm that you're on, and straighten it. Take your other hand on the floor, and then let's press ourselves up. Bringing that up gently and supported, and finding a seated form that feels good for you, feels strong for you. Maybe your back feels more lengthened or strengthened or open. Let's sweep our arms up as we inhale. Bring our palms together and drop our hands to heart. Taking our fingers to forehead. As we face this day, let us think thoughts of truth. Fingers to the lips. As we face this day, let us speak words of love. And hands to heart. As we face this day, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing that we have not been given a spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and a sound and peaceful mind. Let's do one last deep inhale, and that cleansing exhale, and namaste. Thank you for joining me for some yoga today. Remember, You are seen, you are heard, you are important. You have a voice and you have a choice. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.